I'm having some small challenges. I'm coming. I'm just sort them out. Um, anyway, I think we are up and running now. The link has been shared with the community as well. Good morning once again. Kindly let me know in the comment section if you can see my screen and then you can hear me clearly. Everything works. All right. Today is another day. We are here to continue with what we do usually analyze gold, take some trades together. We learn, we earn. When we make mistakes, we learn from them as well. Yesterday was a good day. To be honest, I was not expecting that much move. I was expecting at least from 200, 300, but for 500, it was quite crazy. I was expecting the rest. My target or my overall target was 3,750. I got in the trade somewhere around 3,700. So I was expecting the trade to move like, let's say, halfway, pull back a bit, and then today I catch it all the way back to 3,050. But as we all know, for some time now, gold has been very bullish. Technicals and fundamentals, everything pointing out to the upside. So even though I didn't expect it to be that fast, it didn't come as a total surprise either. Well, how many of you were able to catch this move yesterday? At this point, you guys are fully fledged mentees at this point because we come here every time we do this same thing over and over and over again, and that's one of the main purpose of the live training sessions. A lot of people out there think that there is let me put it this way. A lot of people think I want a lot of people, or I want people to see the real amount of work, or what you really have to do when you want to be profitable. It comes from consistency. Now, what do I mean by that? If you've noticed it, this is like our 13th week streaming live and trading together. If you notice it, there's not a single day I come on here and I do something entirely different. It's the same thing in just a different day, and then just keep recycling it. And that is how trading works. Once you find or you hit your mojo, all you have to do is to come back and keep repeating it. Excuse me, guys. I'm back. I'm back. So as I was saying earlier, once you hit your mojo, all you have to do is to come and keep repeating it. You don't have to do anything new. You just have to be on time and just do your thing. Wow. Looks like today, this thing is going to disturb me today. Why do I keep getting cold every Tuesday morning? Anyway, let me read a few comments, then I'll continue with what I was saying. Um, F1 360 daybreak. Okay, I see the day ones in here, leaving their comments already. Decor Adam says what? Yeah, number one is here. Say you're not willing to buy from that support. Don't worry, we're gonna go into very very soon. I'm late today, but we move. We're here. We just started. We started like about 30 minutes ago, so you're not really late. Or you mean you're late to something else? The say foundedness breached me because I hit target fast. Really? Well, these days I've been seeing a lot of things on Twitter, especially about prop firms and some kind of rules that is like really not favorable. And one of them is this one. They said when you pass an account with, is it one trade? I will have to do some more research on that, because to be honestly, I don't trade prop firms right now. So at the moment, so I don't really know the updated information on that platform. But nonetheless, I'm going to do my own personal research, and whatever I find, I'll just communicate accordingly. Good morning, boss. Good morning, Juliana. How are you doing? We're live. Let's cook some pepperoni blues. Yeah, we're gonna cook some blues today. Okay, okay. I can see and hear. I can see and hear. All right, all right, all right. Okay, I did catch it. Okay. I'm sure you're talking about yesterday's trade. Kwame Trader says he caught 480 pip nicely. Nice. Vader is in. Shout out to you, Vader. Got the move, but exited after some pullback. That's totally fine as well. At least you made some money. Please, let's like and follow if you have not. Yes, guys, kindly like the live session now and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Okay, let me just catch up with the comment, then we continue. Wow, there's a lot of comments. Well, I think I'm updated enough in the comment section. Let's go back and continue what I was saying. Well, let's even check some fundamentals that we have for this week. This is the last week of no, not the last week of August. Sorry, September. There's next week as well. Next week, just next week, Monday and Tuesday. So October literally starts on Wednesday. Wow, September ran very fast, right? The month that we it's making sense and we're making some money. It ran very fast, but August was hell. Anyway, this week, what are we expecting for the fundamentals? Yesterday, okay, today is Tuesday. Today, the only USD fundamental that we should look out for is flash manufacturing PMI, flash services PMI, and okay, Paul is speaking today at 4:55 p.m. That's GMT. Okay, by that time we should have had our trade already settled. Just want to listen to what he has to say. I'm sure it's definitely about what has happened over the last time. And FOMC. I forgot about. How did I even forget about that? How did I even forget about that? How many of you guys traded FOMC? You guys know where I stand when it comes to fundamentals, right? So with fundamentals, I do not trade fundamentals due to the unpredictability and the chaos that happens on the market. And that's number one. And number two, mostly I get my setup for the day before fundamental comes in. So once I get my setup, I'm okay. I don't need to trade fundamentals to make money. So those are just the two main reasons. Then tomorrow, okay, tomorrow no USD fundamentals. Thursday, there's only unemployment claims again, which is yeah, it's quite important. Friday, there's no okay, there's core PC price index. Basically, those are the guys. I'm not really anyway. Let's talk about today. What we are expecting. So this was yesterday's trade. Let me just take it out so that we can see things clearly. And when we are analyzing, we don't make any mistakes. Okay. So today I actually woke up late. I woke up late. Other than that, I probably should have been in this trade already from this point, right? I should have been in on some buys from this level right here. Should have been in on some buys from this point. Yeah, put my stop loss here about 50 pips. Currently should have been running about TP1 smash 51 is to 1. So 50, 60 pips. Cool. But nonetheless, all I have to do is to analyze and then find the next point that the market will probably go to. And then I can also take a decision from there. So even though I'm late, it doesn't mean that I cannot trade today. I can still trade when the opportunity presents itself. But today is quite dicey, and there's a reason why I would have loved to catch it from here quickly. Because from here to this level alone is about 70 pips. And if you mix it to even this high, that's like 100 pips. And then from there, I would whatever happens, I don't really care. If it breaks it and it creates new all-time highs, that's fine. You understand? Why am I saying this? It's because we are currently at all-time highs. And when market is in all-time highs, even though it's nice, especially when you get pullbacks, you can just keep trading. It's a little bit dicey if you don't get your entry right. What do I mean again? Let's check the higher time frame. This is 4 hour time frame. Okay. Notice something. After every push, there's a form of what retracement. After this push, there was this retracement, which was more of like a pattern. It continued. Then the whole of last week, we got, yeah, Monday, we got a nice bullish move like this. The rest of the week was bearish, bearish, bearish. Till Friday, okay? Friday, then we got the beginning of another bullish move. Now, this is a pullback of this entire move. And currently, this is the next impulse, which started from Friday and it was completed. I wouldn't say completed. I cannot tell for sure that it was completed. But yesterday, we had a majority or a chunk of the move play out. And then it moved from a psychological level of 3,700 all the way to 3,650. It's not random. It went straight to that next round number to relax and make the next set of decision. So from here, it's like price is at the top of things. And if you understand how the market works, buying low and selling high, you know that you are buying at a high price and you need to be extra careful. That's the whole point of that's why all-time highs usually can be confusing. That's all. And that's the reason why I'm saying that if I was in this trade, I would have wished to enter from this point so that at this point I'm already safe, right? Even if he makes it back here, I've made 100 pips. If it continues, that's fine. But if for whatever reason we start to get that pullback today, that would have been me for the day. You understand? Because in as much as I know that we should be expecting some form of pullback before the next continuations, I don't really, if you notice, when the sales are playing out, I don't really like to take the sales like that. I rather allow the sales to drop into a buy region than a buy, because I know that the buy is easier to play out in these seasons. Not that there's anything wrong with catching the sales, but I just know that with sales, anything can happen. The probability might not even be high. Look at this. Look at what happened yesterday. Look at what happened yesterday. This is the 15 minutes time frame here. Yeah, I'll show you. Right before I took the trade. See? Markets got to this point. Okay. This is where we were. Let me just use the replay to. Market got to this point. I could have jumped in here again, but okay, once again, let's even forget about that side. I bought here. I bought at this breakout. Market go here. This was the resistance. This was support. Okay. Let's see. This candle gets there. It fails to break the level. Okay. It gives you a nice confirmation. I'm sure. I want to be sure. Some people even on this live took this sell trade yesterday. They tried to short it, but you saw what happened. So when this confirmation happened, I didn't take the sell at all, because I was looking for buys. Not that I knew for sure that it was going to break out from here. I was just interested in the buys, and I knew that I was not going to jump in on any short-term sales. So I was even willing for it to even sell. If it sells back to this zone, I'll buy again. Even if it breaks it and it's selling off, I'll just wait for the next buy zone. That was my psychology and bias before even going to the market. But just like that, it even just tricked. It didn't do much. You see what it did? It looked like it was selling. They were winning for some time. The next thing we see is it goes back up. So immediately we got this breakout. This was when I knew that, okay, you know what? It's a buy for today. And then right from there, boom, 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 to wherever we are now. And if you can see, I have some markings on the screen as well as the so one way you can also enter into trades is just to observe whatever structure is being formed as the market is going on, or as the market is playing out. One of them being, this is a bullish move, right? And it started to pull back a bit. So the gentleman who said he got out of the trade at the pullback, I'm sure he got out around this point or something, because sometimes it can be scary, genuinely. You buy from here, it moves from here, 200 pips. The next thing you see is it pulls back to here. It's not an easy thing. This is 200 pips that has pulled back to 100 pips. That's like half of your running profits if you have not closed. Okay, so if it was $2,000, you know how you are now seeing about $1,000. At that point, that is why a lot of people ask me that, how do I hold my trades for long? How do I hold my trades for long? I have only two answers for you. It's just two answers. First one is understanding technicals, understanding targets when it comes to the market, right? Targets with precision. where you know or where you think the market is going to go. Then the next one is actually if you are actually ready to hold a trade. When I say you are actually ready to hold a trade, trading is in stages. For you to have a sound psychology, you need to understand where you are in life. If you are somebody who's looking for quick profits from the market, there is no way under this sun you're going to be comfortable with swing trading. Why am I saying that? You are in a trade, you are so much attached to the capital, you are seeing running profits, and you've already started making plans for the running profits already. Do you think that your mind can sustain any form of pullback in the market? No. So at that point, you just have to be honest with yourself and know that you are at the stage where you are uh, you are making money from the market like a day job. You're pulling, you trade, you withdraw, you trade, you withdraw to build maybe your bank account or something. You understand? It's levels. Then it gets to a point where you can now comfortably take a trade. You let that particular account go. Sometimes or most times, how it even works for me is having multiple accounts. I have one main account that when I spot a swing move that I know is going to go up for some time, I can just do that on that account. And then I still need to pay myself like now, you know. So I'll still have that day trading account that I use to catch my daily moves. That way, already, I don't feel like I'm holding on to a trade for too long because it can be very painful to see your trade go all the way up to like, as I'm saying, $2,000 about this point, then it reverses to like 1,000. And let me tell you, when the reversal is even happening, what shows or what's the guarantee that it's even going to stop over here? What if it came all the way back to what if it came all the way back to your entry? If you get what I mean. Okay, so let's just continue and then go back to where we are today. Let me just cancel this. So with that being said, right, nicely. So the trade is still playing out, but what I will now do right now is to just mark my lows and my highs. My low is already marked, and this is my highest point. And then since I've already missed out on the initial move at this point, right? All I have to now do is now wait. I will actually wait and see how market or price reacts from this point. If it breaks out, then we can jump in. If it doesn't, and with the breakout too, it's quite dicey. It's very, very dicey today because but all I have to do is to follow the principles. If the breakout is clear, if it's a very strong breakout, I'll jump in. If we get a nice reversal, I'll not take the sell. I don't think I'll take the sell, but I'll wait for it to come to wherever it wants to come into a buy, another buy region, and then I'll buy again. Right. So that is the price I'm paying for that's the price I'm paying for not waking up early today, right? Because I should have been cooking already, eating safe, but that's okay. 70 pips, but that's totally fine. So I will now set an alarm here. This is me marking my charts. I will now set an alarm here, and I think I'll even set one here too, so that even if I get busy during the day and I don't miss the move, immediately price gets to that level, I'll be notified. If it gets to this level too, I'll be notified. But overall, I'm still bullish on gold. And let's see how it plays out. Let's see how today plays out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pained. Because I should have been down for the day. Because 5:30 a.m., catch some cool 70 pips. Uh, anyway. Right, so that's like my breakdown for today. I know some of you are already in the trade. I know for a fact, yeah, because you've been learning already. You see how we do things here. Do you guys have any questions? Any form of any questions you want to ask me? Because that's my marker for the day, though. I'm literally done with my marker for today. until anything new happens. That's basically what I'll be looking at. Exactly. Exactly. So you see the traders are there. Kwame says he's already in the trade. You guys traded without me today. Today I'm missing out and you guys are cooking. uh, Say, can someone be profitable without deep fundamental knowledge? Yes. Yes, you can be profitable without deep fundamental knowledge because technicals are technicals, and sometimes too, for the most part, fundamentals align with technicals. So without even knowing, if your technical is on point, you see that for the most part, you'll be winning your trades. You understand? Um, Goal getter says he's already in a trade. Massive, massive. You guys have to send me some profits. Me, my this thing is empty today. My MetaTrader is for day trading is empty. Wow, this is too clean, you know. It's empty today. No trade running. Anyway, so guys, if there is any trade that I end up taking later on, I'll definitely will update you guys on the community or on the page. So do want to be a part of the community. If you're not in the community now, let me just paste the link. It's on Telegram. Let me just paste the link so that I just pasted a link in there. So make sure to just click it and join the community. I mean, it's once again, guys. Good morning. How are you, Mr. Rick? I'm doing very well, Kojo Gandhi. How are you? Kojo what? Nali. How are you too? Guys, this thing is getting crazy, yo. Anyway, today let's wait, yeah? Let's wait and see how the market plays out. And then we'll through your teaching, I'm cooking this morning. Exactly. That's what I like to see. Bless up. Keep cooking. Hi, bro. I tested you on Telegram that I've been able to create an account with your partnership link. Can you please help me with the very? Oh, okay. I'll check it after. I'll check it after. Hey, Rick, can you teach? What's the comments? Those of you write comments and you delete it again. I don't understand you. You are very fan of that. They call Adam. You write something, then if I've not read it yet, you delete it again and send it again. That's what you do. You do it in my Telegram to do giveaway. One Bibo is in the building. I see Bimo is already eaten. Bimo got in a trade somewhere around here. I saw that Bimo jumping. I see his entry price, everything. He's currently in about how many pips? Um, it should be like 70 or more than like 80. Yeah, yeah. So it will give us techniques of growing small accounts without flipping. How do you grow a small account without flipping? What you're asking me or what you're saying is, Rick, give us techniques of growing, of going to heaven without dying. Yep, yep. That's that's what you're saying. I joined the trade at that low, so yeah, I was in early. Wow, you guys didn't even call me to say that let's trade or something. I told you guys 4 a.m. 4 a.m. You didn't hear from me, and none of you didn't say anything to me. Wow. Okay, I think I got a couple of messages, yeah, about people asking whether we were still on. But obviously, I will not be awake. I was not awake, so hey, anyway, let's not dwell too much on that. Please, what recommended lot size for a 600 USD account trading only gold? So out of that 600, sensible, come, let's do something. Out of that $600, how much do you want to risk per trade? How much do you want to risk per trade? How much do you want to risk per trade? You want to risk at most $100. Okay. So now $100, that's a good bargain. Totally fine. $100, it means that you must lose 6 trades on a back to back for you to blow that account. Let's establish that. Now, let's say you're taking this trade today. You buy, you put your stop loss somewhere here. This gives you about 50 pips stop loss. Okay. About 50 pips stop loss. Now you can either use um you can either use a FOREX calculator, right? You can either use FOREX calculator on other platforms, or you can. There's even one now at there's even one on kojoforex.com. I think is very effective. Let me see. There's some nice, yeah. There's a nice lot size calculator here, so you can use just to show you something though. So your balance is $600. You want to risk um $100 out of 600. That's how much the percentage is. Guys, help me with the math quickly. That's how much in percentage. Let's help the gentleman out. He's has $600 and he's risking $100 per trade. 10% is $60. Okay. So the other one will be what? $100 will be, hurry up, guys, hurry up. Okay, about 16, yeah, 16 points. So let's say approximately 17%. Okay, 16.6. Let's say approximately 17%. Wow, that's some good risk appetite anyway. I mean, for an account of that size, it's good. So 17%. Then you look for gold. Okay, so you search to and then you look for XAUSD. It is here. Your risk to reward, this one I think is optional, but let's say you add it. So let's check our risk to reward. Our target is here. Our entry is here. So 1 is to 2.99, which is like 1 is to 3. So we choose a risk to reward of 1 is to 3. Then you can either put your stop loss through pips or you can put it through price. I'll prefer pips. So our pip says that our stop loss for this particular trade is 50 pips. So you just write 50 pips. Once you're done, you hit calculate. So immediately you hit calculate, it says that if you want to really lose, I approximated it to 17%, so you're going to be losing 102 instead. Okay, it's not a 16 points. Yeah. Use 0.20. So for a trade like this, if you wanted to really lose $100, you should have used 0.20 as your lot size. You understand? I don't know if that answers your question. Bucci. So, hey, sorry, I just mentioned somebody, somebody who rather commented, not the guy who asked the question. Sensible, yeah, sensible. That's sensible question. So depending on your lots, your depending on your stop loss in pips, your lot size will vary, or there will be a little variation in your lot sizing. But and also, if you are following my signals, the average stop loss that I use is 50 pips. Yeah, 50 pips is the average stop loss that I place. Bibo says, go with your heart. If it says 100 lots, follow it. Forget everybody. Well, you can go with that too, though, but you have to take your responsibility. If it goes south, that's you have to be a man. If it goes well, nobody will hear about it. So if it goes south too, you have to be a man. And guys, we are almost approaching the highs. We're looking at this momentum, it looks like we're just going to continue buying today. But nonetheless, hey, today is going to be stressful. I need to be extra sharp. Because there's nothing better than a risk-free trade, a trade that you're already in. This is 140 pips, 150 pips. So from here, if you decide to reverse, you don't care. If it breaks it, that's good, more money. But now, we are now going to enter somewhere around here. That is if we actually get a breakout. Also, let me establish my target zones. So, as you can see, yesterday we moved about 500 pips from one psychological level to the next. If this breaks it, hopefully, this should be my next target, 3,800. But between 3,800 is 500, so there might be a little bit of, just like this. It's simple stuff. Let me even take these things out so that it will be quite clear. The chart will be a bit clearer. So the market broke this yesterday. We moved from here to here. But see how it did? It went up, pull back, went up, pull back. So if today, even if it breaks it, then we are supposed to make it to 3,800. Definitely, we're going to get some pullbacks on another line before 3,800. And let me see once again from 4 hour what we are seeing. So I just got my alert. I just go out. So that's how trading view alert works. If I was not by my chart, if I was doing something, I would have been notified that price has hit my region. And now what do I have to do? I now have to now come in and see exactly what happens. So now step by step, if this breaks it properly, we can jump in for. At this point, it is I can jump in because most of you are already in the trade. Wow. I didn't expect today's move will be aggressive, considering yesterday's move. Nice go. Yeah, me too. I actually didn't expect it to be that aggressive. You know, Akufo Ebenezer says he's down for the day. Wow. Today, I want to be like you when I grew up. I want to be like you when I grew up. Today be today. Exactly. Uh, guys, let's not forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm very happy. Why? Because we are now at 9.68, sorry, 9.87 subscribers. We actually have about 130 subscribers, and then we hit 10K. I'll be very excited. I'll be very glad if we can hit 10K subs. That will be. I'll throw a party in, yeah, in Ghana, Accra, for you guys. If we hit 10K subscribers, I'm gonna throw a party for you guys in December. uh, anyway, or I'll host. I'll do giveaway. I'll do giveaway. Yes, I think that'll be better so that everybody, those who are also not in Accra, can also benefit. So I'll do a massive giveaway when we hit 10K subscribers. So guys, kindly subscribe to the channel. If we hit it now, ha, I'm telling you, you don't know what I can do for you people. Anyway, so like the video, okay? Like the 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 live feed right now is going to help. It's going to help us reach more. Energy, 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 guys. I know my energy is. It's a bit down, but let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. What did I miss? Imadeo says, since yesterday I've been waiting to get a good entry, but never came back today to no 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 no. Ima, you need to sit up. You need to sit up. These days has been quite one of the easiest days to get an entry. Okay. So now go if you don't learn anything from here today, just take this with you. Make break and retest your best friend. Break and retest. Go and study anything you need to know about break and retest. Right? Anything, all the nooks and crannies when it comes to break and retest. That alone can give you good amount of entries in a serious trending market. Okay, and we are in one currently, so don't go and sharpen that skill quickly. Guys, so you see the rejection we are getting there? Yeah, I'm loving it though. I'm loving it. I like the rejection. So it means that once we get like the breakout, it means that it's solid. If we get a drop to, solid. Whatever it is, me, I'm gonna be a bit patient today because I really missed out on the early one. So anyway, I'm still reading the comments. Any what questions do you have? Let me check more questions. Since yesterday, you've been waiting to get. Let me show you something. Let me just show you something quickly. Let me show you something quickly. So let's say this is yesterday's trade, okay? Yesterday we got a breakout here. First one, boom. Let's say the first one flew away from you. That's fine. Look at this high here. This was the highest point price got to before it dropped. Okay. This was the highest point price got to before the drop. The news took it there. Okay. Prior to that, this was the highest one. And the news took this all the way here. So when this is pulling back, what will you be expecting? You'll be expecting to either come to this zone or probably this zone. You understand? It never made it to any of them. Okay. And it went back up again. That's totally fine. Then let me see. Sometimes too, you can be playing with a five minutes time frame, right? You can be playing with a 5 minutes time frame too, especially if you're looking for like continuations. This right here was a nice breakout. So you could have cut this quick one here. Between here to here alone, do you know how many pips that is? From here, let's say if you waited for confirmation and you took it around here to this point alone, that's about 60, good 60 pips. And mind you, entry is very, very important. If you do not get in on a trade from like the right spot or the inception, and you're like in the middle of nowhere, your trade management criteria should be different from somebody who got in from the exceptional. You need to know that because the person who got it from the exception is safe. You are in the middle of the chaos. Anything can happen. You can experience a deeper pullback. You can experience a massive pump. So when you miss out on your entries and you are getting in on at a different bar stop, you need to know the bar stop that you are getting in, and then know the rules that govern that area. You understand? And move accordingly. Great. Yes, you're in the middle of the Red Sea, dangerous. So you have to. Um. Okay. Okay. Massive giveaways. Yes, massive giveaways coming if I hit 10K. So subscribe to the channel. 4K looks plausible with all that's going on with the FOREX. It definitely looks possible. 4K is not really far, but we need to, you need to approach it in steps. We need to make it to 3.8 first. Once we make it to 3.8, then we, 3.850, then 4K. That's how I will approach it. Lot size for $100, account risking $10. Alex Morgan, I don't know if you were here when we did the earlier one. $10 of $100 is what is 10%. That should be like 0.02. But let's check it for him. Okay, so you come here, you sign up. I think you have to sign up and have an account. Then you click on lot size calculator. Your account is what $100. Okay, so $100 there. Your percentage is 10% of $100 is $10. Then the pair is XAUSD. If it's not here, you change it. You look for it and change it. Your risk to reward 1:3. Let's see this particular trade 1:3. Your pips, your stop loss in pips, not price, is 50 pips. So you leave this one there. Then you hit calculate. What do you have here? 0.02. So it's easy and straightforward to use. It's not really difficult. Nice. So 50 minutes candle has closed. We have a bearish momentum in there. Now this can sell off all the way down there, but I'm actually not interested in sales at all. At all. Guys, you know what? We're gonna feast today. Oh, my first time. Hope I'm welcome. Yes, you are very much welcome to the community. Kindly subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of content coming your way. Also, click on the link right now in the comment section. It's going to take you to the Telegram community where the actual cooking happens on a daily basis. Okay, that is where I send all announcements firsthand, signals that I'm looking out for, trading tips, education, anything um, trading, you should see there. So click on the link now to join the community, Mr. Henry. Sorry, Mr. Fabian. Henry Bonnie says, "Hello Rick, when is the next mentorship?" Honestly speaking, I do not know. I don't know when the next mentorship will be. I've taught a lot this year. I think I'm tired already. Yeah. So maybe we can have one last one before the year ends. I don't know, but for now, 101. If you want 101, you can message me though. We can do 101, but I don't know. I really don't know about the group one. FS Piracies, loving the session. Thank you. Chef Ricky said we are feasting. Definitely, we are definitely feasting today. School fees guy, they the man who said the guy who said he 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 risked his school fees on the market, which I know, which was cap though, which was he was kidding. He was just kidding. Okay, let me take more questions and then we just. So where are we expecting the pullback to get to? What pullback? Okay, okay. Let me just go over the technicals for this gentleman. In the grand scheme of things, if you're talking about a minor pullback like the 50 minutes, I have my zones looking out for. If this move actually ends up being like a massive sell and it comes down, 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 this right here will be one of my points of interest for a buy again. If it gets here and it breaks it, that's like a sell. Okay, at that point, when it breaks this one, then what do you think is happening? It means that the pullback for the 4-hour time frame itself or the higher time frame has started. Okay, has started just like this one. If it breaks that low, then it means that it has started like this one. Then we should expect some more sales, maybe probably back to this region here again before continuing. But that's like in a bigger perspective. Okay. Now, if it breaks this level, there's this level to look out for. It could easily come here and have a little bit of rejection or a buy here again. You can buy, or at this point, you can also pull back into this zone here, which will be like a break and retest to the downside. So you eliminate the levels bit by bit or level by level till you get to the 4-hour settling point. Then you know that the major move is about to happen. Like Friday, look at what happened on Friday. It was easy. The whole week was selling. Like it was selling. I was looking for buys anyway because I remember on Thursday I bought from this point. I bought from here. I took a massive loss. Not massive because the stop loss was just here. Anyway, I said massive because of the drop. You may think I took a loss all the way down. No, the stop loss was here. I took a loss. Okay. Then when the market came back into the zone, I bought again though. I bought to this level here, right? Now you could see that clearly it was failing to break this level. Then fundamental came in. Was it unemployment claims? Yes, unemployment claims came in last week Thursday, and it was positive for the dollar, USD. So gold sold off massively to this zone. Then what happened? Friday, I got in on a buy very early. So it moved a bit. It came back to his stop loss. It did this thing, which was just like a chart pattern. Then continuation and it started again after New York session around 1 p.m. thereabout. That is when the real momentum kicked in, and then we had massive buys from that day till now. So you need to always add the higher time frame, lower time frame, together to have that bigger picture. So to the gentleman who asked the question about where the pullback, if a pullback should occur, where I'm seeing it happening, that is my answer to you. Very straightforward. I don't complicate it at all. Okay, let me remove this arrow before some people think that that's what I'm actually expecting in terms of like now. No, so in trading you have to be reactionary. You can have your levels marked, but don't be too fixated that this is what's supposed to happen. Just wait. If it happens, then you strike. If it doesn't, you adjust or you readjust quickly. That's what makes you a good trader. Rick, how long did it take you to get profitable in your journey? Because it's not easy. One day I'll break everything down. I'll break my story down. But it's actually very easier to get profitable now than then. Like right now, with the amount of information that is out there, right? Profitability is easy if only you I feel like you are the only one who's going to be in the way of your profitability right now because of your human our human differences. Some people are naturally stubborn. Some people to date, they are looking for a holy grail in the market. That's number one. Even though I have a holy grail, yeah, I do have a holy. That's just by the way. But Some people are there when they just want to keep learning. There's nothing wrong with wanting to learn. No, let's dissect this and then establish the facts. There's nothing wrong with wanting to learn more and know more. Okay, but I'm talking about people that they learn this thing is working for them. They want to learn more things instead of them to find a way to learn the more things so that it doesn't affect what they have that is working. They totally abandon this and learn something new just because it is fancy or it's like quote unquote the new thing on the block, or they want to find a way to mix the thing with what they have learned. And if they are not careful, when you're mixing something, you can either come out with a master class, or you can either come out with something very nice, or you can come out with absolute rubbish. So that's what happens. That's one other thing that happens. So I feel like right now in this current day and age, the only thing that will come in between your profitability is yourself, because information wise we have tons of information online for free. All you have to do is to pick a particular camp or whatever it is, a mentor that you admire, how they do their things, how they learn, how they teach. You stick there, you learn from the basics to advance. Give yourself time, practice what you've learned. You will know whether in a few months, 6 months to a year, you will know whether this thing will be for you or not. Simple as that. Don't complicate this, guys. If I was in this era, that is what I would do. So that's my got it. These days I'm not disciplined. I tend to mess up. Exactly. And that is the hard part of trading. That is the hard part of trading. Trading, technicals, everything can be the same, right? But our individual differences is what matters. Let me tell you guys a story. Even me myself, I see the growth in me. I see the elevation into where I am currently, trading wise. Why? The old me, when I missed this, move right here, okay? When I missed this initial entry point and the price was when we were doing a live, the price was somewhere around here. When we were doing a live, would have jumped in aggressively, not totally throwing away my patience and all of those things. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. But the only thing that is wrong with it is that at that point, I'm not following my trading rule. So I would say personally, I've grown to a point where I'm able to follow my trading plan and trading rules majority of the time. And if at this stage I'm able to do that, I can really imagine what is coming. I'm going to be one of the greatest traders the world has seen. Precision, execution, confidence, managing huge sums of money, having the mental capacity to get things done in the heat of the moment. Yeah. Anyway, that's just by the way. Serious though. Right. So now I have to find a way to eliminate that rash decisions, things. Trading is an art. It's an art. Just wake up, take your time, list your ingredients, put them together, and cook. Don't rush anything. So immediately I missed it. I knew my next stop would be this level. And you guys were there. You saw my MT5. I opened it, I show it to you guys. I don't have any day trades running. Even though the swing position is still running though. But I do not have any day trade like today running. Okay? When I start to take that one too, I'll show you. Understand? Easy. There's a nice question there. There's a nice question there. Let me see. Let me see what answer I can give you. So that Let me see. I can diagnose this gentleman properly. Anyway, hold on, guys. One minute. I'll be with you guys. Guys, I'm back. I'm back. Let's address the gentleman who asked the question, and then we just continue. Okay. So he says, Rick, I have a personal question and the problem. Please help. These days, my setups are better than before, but my problem is I am unable to wait for TP, and out of 100, it hits 80 or 90. What should I do? This one is more than antenna, but let's see. I like the statistics or the metrics that you brought. Out of a TP of 100, it hits 80 or 90. to be honest, to be honest, this is not bad. Your target, your real target was actually like 100 pips. So if at 80 or 90 you took profits, there's nothing wrong. But if you mean it from the place of you have a target of 100 pips, the trade just moved like 30 pips, you've not even done anything yet, then you are in a hurry to close, there we have a problem. And even with that, we do not have an entire problem. If you were looking to scalp, that is fine. But clearly you were not looking to scalp. Clearly you were looking to day trade, like, follow your rules. So if it's 100 and you're taking 80 or 90, no problem. But if it is a case where you close your trades too early, then I will want, like, let's say your target is here, the market just moves somewhere here, then you're in a hurry to close or even move stop loss to break even. That is why I even told you guys that stop loss to break even usually is around TP1. When I hit my TP1, then I know that at that point the trade has actually matured enough. If I want to protect myself, that makes sense. Before you take any trade, you must be comfortable with the loss. You must be comfortable with the risk. You understand? Once you're comfortable, allow the trade. Like, let it be. You see, sometimes too, the volatility of gold gets to our head. And we think that all trades must hit TPs immediately. But if you notice how the market moves, it is not all the time that it just moves aggressively. Sometimes it will pump a bit, take its time. The duration of the trade is really not in your control. So when trades are taking longer to hit TPs, the only thing that will keep your sanity and keep you okay by withholding is when you are okay with the risk. So me personally, days that I go hard or I over risk, I tend to risk so that I'm trying to flip or I'm trying to make like a bag quickly. If the trade is stalling, if like it moves up a bit, it comes down, it's too much consolidation, I close. Why? Because at that point, I'm moving on the frequency where I am not really comfortable with the risk. The whole idea of why I took that heavy risk was I was expecting a quick push, I make some profit and I close it. But immediately my stop loss is where it's supposed to be, risk management is on point, or I am just comfortable with the risk. The rest really is to just let the market do it. As cliche as it may sound, you really need to let the market do its thing. Do you understand me? Are you following? So, Oknak Throat, there is my answer to you. I think I have touched on all areas with regards to that particular issue. So take this advice, apply it, and then we can see what. Anyway, guys, don't forget that when we are actually able to hit 10K subscribers, I'm going to host a massive giveaway with the community. So currently 9.88, we have about 120 subscribers more. You guys I have about 120 viewers here now. I'm sure some of you are already subscribed, but those who are not subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel now, right? It's going to help us. And also like the live stream, okay? Like the video right now. Then YouTube will push it to other subscribers or other viewers. They come on board, they subscribe, we hit 10K. I'm happy. I do give away. You're happy. Everybody's happy. We move. Anyway, so you see why I'm not interested in Excel. So you can tell from the slow movements, yeah. Also, one of the levels that I can also look for low key is this one right here. This one is like on a minor time frame, like 5 minutes. If price actually comes here and it reacts on either the 700 psychological levels and it starts to go back up, I'm very sure that it will break the highs and we'll get more, like, more momentum for the day, right? 130 and 32 likes. Tell them, let them know that, please, guys, everybody should like this right now. Guys, like it, like it, like it, like it, like it, like the session. You all should like the session now. Like it right now. Yeah, any more questions? Let me see. I think nonchalance is the best attitude you can give the market. The market will challenge your nonchalance. The market will show you who is the boss of nonchalance. See what you're saying, eh? Let me tell you what will happen. Oh, I've experienced this. Everybody has experienced before. You take a trade, you be like, today I want to let this trade run. I don't want to really check. Let me follow my this thing. You close your laptop or even close the trade. You put it there. This is how you sleep. You sleep with one eye open. You are working. Small thing. You open MT5 to see how the candles are moving. Every 3 minutes you check. Every 3 minutes you check, which is normal though. So unless you're genuinely busy, in the beginning it's difficult to actually just leave the trade. But trust me, it gets easier with time. Do you know one thing? Do you know one thing too that will make you actually start to follow it? Is when after every time you make the rash decision, okay, you come back to look at the trade, you will see that the trade plays out. That is why backtesting is important, okay? Go and look at all the previous setups and check your hit rate. You will see there is truth in data, okay? There is truth in data. Don't let your trading be random. Let me add this. Back when we started trading, okay, one of the things that they told us to do, or we learned earlier on, was to journal. Journal your trades, entry, stop loss, blah, 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 blah. I did that for some time, but I didn't do it for long. Why? Because the process of journaling was hard. It almost became as if I was doing rubbish. You were just writing. You just kept writing entry price, whether the trade was TP or not. The idea of journaling was good, but the means of journaling was not the best back then. Okay? People who were able to go through the rags and do it properly were able to some extent get their results. But true journaling comes from what you guys are experiencing today. There are a lot of softwares out there that now tracks your trades either automatically or you go there to input them. So what it usually does is that aside recording your trading habits, your kind of entries, your kind of this thing, it also gives you, or it also helps you to interpret the data. So you are there, okay? Your system is good, you trade, but you don't even know your win rate. You don't know your average trade duration. You don't know the times when your trade plays out the most. All of this is not random. I come on live at 4 a.m. It's not random. Almost every day I'm cooking around 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. there, but it is not random. It's all coming from a system, coming from a collection of data. I have the information. I know this is how my system works now. So one way that you can cure that too is to actually know what the statistics say about your trading system. Then you will have confidence in the stats. It says that when you start to trade, at the end of every week, you always come out profitable, regardless of market conditions. That is me, my current system. So you realize that days that I might not be profitable, or I might not make money, or I will break even, you realize that during the week, I probably tweaked one or two things. Something happened that I let my human emotion get in. And I will know. And when I know that, I now learn from that. But other than that, you will see it there that does the system work or not? Does it work or not? That's all. It's as simple as that. Or let me see. So that's one thing that can actually, as a matter of fact, that's what will help you. That's what will help you having data. So invest, right? Look for the generating platforms. I don't know as of now. I don't know if there's one on kojoforex.com yet, but I think he's going to put one there as well. But there are other trade generating platforms which is digitalized, automated. You just link your account, you trade. It tells you. And also one way is to also know is Profirms. Profirms, when you buy a Profirm account and you are failing them, unless of course the failure comes from their side, like they're just trying to have shady rules. Okay, pay attention to the statistics, that thing over there. Whether you like it or not, that is you. That is your trading. That is your current trading habit or behavior. That is the reality. You can have illusions in your mind. This is how you trade and everything. Your Profirm statistics is what you are. That is how you trade. You understand? Or when you go to your external dashboard and you check your performance, that is how you trade, not what you think in your head. That is your actual trading performance. So look at that and look at how you can better that. Am I making sense? So you see, somebody has even dropped a wow, MB. This name has been one of the day ones, and it's been a long time I saw your comment. As a matter of fact, one of the sessions I was looking for a particular name. It was you, MB. I was like, where is this? Oh, okay. It's been maybe I want to suspect that you probably were at school or something writing exams. You're done with exams, eh? I'm sure. But he says that you can check out Trader Waves. It automatically gives you your trading data when you connect your account to it. Exactly. So there's TradeZilla, there's Trader Waves, there's you can use those ones for now. But immediately we launch or it's launched on kojoforex.com, you can use that one too. Yeah. You make it too much sense, Rick. Yeah, exactly. Oknak. Truth. Is Trader Waves a premium service? I don't know, but I'm sure. I don't know whether it's a premium service. Even if it's not premium now, with time, with the service they're offering, they will definitely make it premium. But I'm sure all of. See, another thing you have to understand is that anything that you have to pay for in your trading career that will make your work easier, see it as a form of investment. It's not like an expense, it's an investment into your trading business. So if you have to pay for trading view, that is if you need it, and you pay for trading view, know that you're paying for it to work. If you have to pay for a platform that you genuinely need or you know it to help you, you pay for it. Those are all investments into your craft to better your craft. Oh, so Kwame Trader says Trader Waves is cool and free. So guys, as a matter of fact, let's even check what Trader Waves is saying. Is it the one? Is it the one that has like some green interface or what? Oh, okay. This is the one from the um the gentleman that has been doing um, the YouTube, is it the one that was doing the guy that does the YouTube signal thing channel? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, it makes sense, eh? I'll check it out myself later. I'll see how the platform really works. But guys, over to you. But once again, CoachForex.com is the place to be. I'll make sure that they work on their journal. Let me see if they even have it. I don't think they have journaling yet. I don't think they have journaling yet. So once that one is launched, you can get it. But for now, you can use the trader. Oh, I was a little busy with certain lifestyles. Oh, I see. No wonder. You see, so you see that I know that I've seen your name before. You're not appearing. Anyway, I hope you're back now. I hope everything is okay and it's moving smooth. I mean, after the session, you can message me back door and we can have a conversation as well. Um, Time to go to work. I'll see you next week. See you too next week, Raphael. I like the fact that Rick recognizes his day ones. That's awesome. What do I have to say about this? Guys, we are building a community here. We are a family of chefs, you know. So I trust me. As much as if you engage my staff, I will know you. I will know you. I will see. Right. How's it, Rick? Two quick questions. Okay, let's go. How do you draw those psychological levels? And then two, what is the best time? What time is the best to trade gold and NAS 100? First, how do I draw psychological levels? I do it from first things first from the monthly time frame. And I use an interval of 500 pips. Okay. So you can pick any of the numbers that I have on my screen. So if you decide to pick 2000, you just add 500 pips to 2000. That should be 2050. Then another 500 pip should be 2100. It goes on and on and on and on. So currently, and I just keep adjusting them as and when it happens. Okay. Wow, look at this monthly candle. This is very dramatic from September, you know. September has just been bullish. Wow. So let's say my current psychological level is 3,800 and I want to add 500. That should be like 3,850, right? So what I'll do is to just pick this horizontal line, not the ray. The ray is for the support and resistance. So I pick a horizontal line. I drop it anywhere close to 3,800. 850. Okay. I drop it close to anywhere close to 3,850. Now, if you notice, if I try to put it there manually, it will not, I will not be so accurate. So once I put it there, I can either double click on the line or just click on the settings that pops up right from here. Then I change the coordinates to the exact number that I want. I click OK. Then the line will adjust, goes to the psychological level, and that's it. That is it. Basically, that is it. So you can see from here now I have 3008. After 3008, I'll go to 3850. And if I measure this point to this point, that should be about 500 pips. Easy peasy. Now to your second question, which is what? Um, what's the second question? What is the best time to trade gold and NAS 100? The best time to trade gold for me is from pre-London session through to land. So yeah, so best time is London session. So you start your preparations. If you get a setup before London session, you even take it. Then hopefully when London session opens, it comes in with massive volume. You go. If you don't get setups around London around that time, the next best time will be New York. New York. That will be the next best time. Um, make I start the show myself with that. So Rick go don't say I be the one to. I know some people too are there. They come every time, but they're just low key. They don't comment nothing. And I think Ghana is one of them. Yeah. So today I've seen your name. Yeah, I've seen your name today. So the next time I see you, I'll know that you're the one. RJB Godi says, thanks for these insightful sessions. You are welcome. Grandpa's back. Rick is actually one of the realistic traders I have ever seen. Thank you. Thank you. The goal is to make the trading dream very possible for a lot of people. A lot of people to see that you can actually do it. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. I'm okay. You're welcome. I'm sure you got value from the answer. For NAS 100, wait for the New York session, but don't trade open because wherever. Yes. So also, I think NAS 100 moves mainly in New York session. Yeah. We should have just woken up earlier, chef. Yes, so yes, me, I didn't wake up early, but some people woke up early and they took their trade already. So me, I'm waiting for my trade for the day. That's me. So those of you who have already entered, they're chilling, they cool, they done, and I like that. I like that. I like that for you guys. You guys are so smart. It means I'm happy. It just means that what we are doing here, you guys are getting value from it and you're learning and you're applying. Okay. I have to use the camera. You guys are saying things, so I have to be evidence. Anyway, hey, I see people. People are saying same here. Hey, I see some Benjamin, some Frederick Elikem. What about me? Oh, so killers. I have killers, eh? I have people who are low key. Wow. What do you guys think? Tell me something, right? Um, no, I'll not say it. Or should I say it? I think I'll just do it. By looking at you guys and how you guys are following everything. How many of you from here are in like Accra or Ghana? Let me put it that way. Am I thinking of we are in September, right? October, November, December. Maybe organizing one massive physical event, you know, we just come, straight action, teaching. It's going to be not too big, like very enclosed. And then, like, I get a hall, we do that. It will be free though. It will be free. I will not charge money for that. Just to impart you guys. What do you guys think? You guys are gonna come, right? We'll do gold masterclass for free. Everything would, and then it would be like a full, like some, you know the vibes, like an expo, but not so big. Just like a small hall. When I say small, it's relative. I want you guys to come your numbers as well, but just so that we can, it will not be too much talking, but straight to the action. We can have a proper projector, teach you guys, maybe like that'll be like one of my gifts for you guys before the year ends. Let's see how it goes though. Let's see. But would you guys? Okay, okay, okay. I've seen the feedback already. Don't worry. Very soon we're gonna have physical events. Okay, very soon we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that very soon. Just let me just put a few things in place. We're gonna do that. All right. Oh, I see. My people. Oh, okay. Not too. All right, guys. All right. My bad. My bad. My bad. Don't worry. I'll put that in my. Let me even write it down so that you guys know that I have it in mind. I've not forgotten. Let me just write it down for you guys so that you guys know that. So it's here. It is written. So as it is written, I'll put that into consideration, work towards it, and let's see how we do it. Anyway. Hey, the energy is up. Oh. You guys, the comments are even killing me. Wow. I see. Do you really think majority aren't profitable just because of psychology? Yes, lots of people are not profitable because of psychology and their emotions. That's like the final straw of learning how to trade. It's a process. You get the education, which is like technicals, fundamentals, risk management, appropriate sizing, all those things. You practice that. You get a master of it. You understand how the market works. You're able to analyze the market properly. Your predictions have a good hit rate. You do all of those things. The final boss of the boss is psychology, trading psychology. Me, yes. Okay, please organize it. Okay, we will love it. We're active. All right. Okay, right. Oh, nice. Okay, guys, let's check how many subscribers we have now. 9.89. Hey, you people, I must. I don't know what to do. I have to boost you guys with some nitro. Anyway, I appreciate you guys for subscribing so far, though. Thank you guys for the subscription. It's been a journey, you know. Once we hit 10K, we can do new things, you know, switch things up a bit. Now let's look at the chart again. Let's see what's happening. So you see, price action does not lie. Look here. When the market wanted to sell from this point, what happened? It hit here, confirmation. It would have dropped. It didn't drop. It went back up. The next thing, it dropped. Let's look for. When the market observe. When the market hit this resistance and it was supposed to sell, what happened? It sold a bit, came back, sold a bit, came back, sold a bit, came back. What happened? The bigger move was what? A breakout. Let's look for more. Let's look for more. Or how do I find more for you guys? Anyway, I'm sure from the two examples, you get what I mean right now. That is just to tell you that if the market, a move is about to happen, and understand, just know that price action is basically about orders in the market, the bulls and bears. It's like, you know, that thing that I don't know the name. I've forgotten the name. The one that when the weight here is heavier than the weight here, then it drops like this. And then when the weight here is heavier than the weight here, it drops like this. And then when it's equal, is balanced. That's what the candles represent. Is everything you see here is just buyers and sellers put it in their orders. People say buy. People say sell. People saying buy. People say, are we sometimes behind the candle? We can see the chaos, the noise on the market. A beam balance. Is it really a beam balance? Because somebody, okay, yeah, so beam balance, what is this? Kill, okay. Hey, pendulum. Hey, pendulum. I know what pendulum is. It is not a it is not a pendulum. Anyway, and guys, wait. When I'm laughing, usually I'm not like mocking you. It's just like me being. That's how I am. So I just hope that some people don't take offense when I'm laughing at them. It's just me. I know some people are like very sensitive, but I just assume everybody's like calm. That's why. So it's not in that way at all. Okay. All right. So sea salt, yes, fine. But I think the beam balance, the one that is the wait. Oh, let me check before this people even throw me off. Well, Koshana beam balance. No kana enye sabakuno. Na oh, okay. Yeah. Beam balance skill. Beam balance skill. Exactly. So sometimes I wish we can get the candles can reveal themselves and you can see the chaos behind the candles. It's buy orders versus sell orders. It's buy orders versus sell orders. And that is what creates the contraction phase or that consolidation phase. And then immediately one order becomes more than the other, the next, then it overrallies and then a move happens. That is just the only reason why they say that stay out of the market when the market is consolidating. But staying out doesn't mean actually observe, see what's going on. So right now, my first analysis was that we might break out. Maybe I buy from here, maybe I get a retest, I continue. We got here, price was respecting it. What did I say next? Okay, if we respect it properly and it goes down, I'll not sell, but I'll wait for it to get to a buy region and I buy. Now, what do I have currently that's happening? It's taking so much time in the zone. It's taking so much time. So what can happen is that this can either develop into a bigger like chart pattern, maybe even end up forming a falling wedge. You never know. Then I have like the continuation. I never know now, but from what's happening, it's not far from it. Or I can have this now, just do a thing like a flag pattern. The next thing you see is boom, it breaks out. So whatever it is, be reactive. Just understand the market as a storyline. Follow it, follow it, follow it. When the move is about to happen, if only you are a good technical analyst, you will see it. You know, then you strike. You people are laughing at pendulum. Hey, wow. Please, can you show me how to mark the psychological line? I did not get it right the first time because I was busy on the market chart. Tell us, why were you busy? You were in some trade, eh? The trade got you busy, eh? You had to lock in. Tell us, how did your trade go? Did you lock in some profits, or you locked in some losses, or you are still in a trade? Benjamin. Anyway, there you have to watch the recording. Just skip to that part, and then you see uh, the breakdown in there. Rick, when gold is very bullish and you have so many zones to enter from, how do you deal with that? So, how I deal with that is I allow the price action in that zone tell me. So let's say I had this zone here for a buy, and the market got here, and I got like a massive bearish candles. That's automatic elimination for this zone. But once I get a nice price action, like a nice candlestick confirmation, I'll take the risk. Mind you, no zone is 100% guaranteed. You can take a risk, a trade in a zone, and it will still hit a stop loss. You understand? But if the zone is qualified enough, is a good zone enough, and one way you can know how good a zone is the reaction from the previous level. Okay, the reaction from the previous level. If the previous level impact was quite deep, the probability of it impacting it in the current circumstance is high. It's high. The possibility of it impacting the current circumstance is high. Please make the export. I want to attend from Nigeria. Okay, okay. Let's see. I feel like the market is about to retrace today, though. Through today, though. It's possible. It can happen. I mean, I explained, or we broke that down earlier today about where the market is and the possibility, and why it is, sorry, in a quote unquote dangerous zone. Let's do it on December that everybody's chilling. No? You want to come and trade? Hey, and not on any day NFP. Uh, Please, with the psychological lines, can you trade with it solely? No, I don't trade with it solely, but I use it I use it especially when the market is in all-time highs. I use it to check where next it possibly go, just to advise. And I use it as a combination with other confluences. I don't trade with that one alone solely. So I would advise you do that. But if you can backtest and you see some accuracy with it, like in taking trades on its own solely, You can go for it. He was eating alone, eh? He was eating alone. Benjamin. So what's the best time frame to use when trading gold? It's two time frames from the higher to the lower. Higher time frame, you can start from 4 hour through to 1 hour just to see the vibe around there, bigger picture. Then 15 minutes for day trading. Where does all your lines on your chart come from? At least if you can talk about a few. Okay, we'll talk about a few soon. But okay, I'll just talk about it when. Well, it's like you're not active on Twitter. I can't find your handle. I'm active on Twitter. Let me see. My handle is at RICK underscore FX. That is my handle. This is my Twitter account. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, Mr. Easy. Ah, what is wrong with Mr. Easy? Why does he keep appearing in my. This is my Twitter account. At RICK underscore FS. So you can tell that the Bears are really, really, they're still there though. But me, they are not impressing me. Why? Because if you are really that guy by now, you should drop this price. You should drop this price. It's just telling me that the Bulls are, because this is a very sell zone. So why are you struggling to sell? It's telling me that the Bulls are strong. So even if it sells overall, we're gonna buy again. So be active for some buys later today. Or, you're my friend. You're my friend. Anyway, getting exhausted now, getting tired now. Oh, you're holding to the breaks out to all time high, eh? Or nothing. Hey, I see. Benjamin was feasting. You have an account is different from your active. I'm very active. I just don't post a lot on Twitter. But I get what you mean. I'll be active. I have to do this. I have to go viral on Twitter, eh? Don't worry. With the live last to see an entry. That was the plan. That was the plan genuinely. But I'm getting tired at this point. The entry was here. The original entry was here. I thought we'll get another one quickly, but it's but just follow my bias. I'm giving you first is first. It can come here, react, and break out. It can go all the way down, react, then we buy from there. Or it can break out, then we buy from here, a retest as well. Me, I'm bullish. Or when it finally breaks this level, that's one, stay out, wait, because it's going to sell for like the day at least. So if you're looking for sales, fine. But if you're looking for buys, take your time. Take your time. So basically, that's my bias. So follow my bias, and also click on the link right now to join the community. When I get a signal, or when I finally get a signal, I'll send it to you guys. So I'll share with the community. Then, you know, we take it from there. We feast. But congratulations to those of you who were able to catch this move on your own, just following my principles and what I've taught you guys so far. I'm glad and excited that I'm not wasting my time here. You guys have been impacted. I'm proud of you guys. Okay, so um, what's the fastest way to grow on Twitter as a trader? I don't know. I guess just giving value. I guess, yeah, giving substantial value. Let people connect with you. Let people know you for who you are, and then just follow you. Wow, or the bears are finally proving they are, you know. But before I go, guys, let's hit at least uh 9.9. Yeah. So if it's 9.89, what do I mean means I need 10 to hit 9.9, right? Yes, so we are waiting for a retracement to buy. Yes, yes. That's what I'm waiting for. But trust me, guys, wait. You want to wait for my signal, because don't forget the higher time frame. Oh. Higher time frame says that we've bought a lot already, you know. So this might also just be a beginning of a deeper pullback. So just wait for the exact entry. I'll give you that's those of you who have not traded already. Just wait for the exact entry and then we'll just take it from there. But also it's looking good. It's looking good. Look at the 4 hour time frame. Look at the candles. The candles have a lot of weak rejections from below, just to form a quick retracement, then we feast. So don't worry guys, we active. We active like Shivita. Anyway, so for anyone here who is interested in joining my VIP for free, this is what you have to do. I'm going to say it and say it one last time. Click on the link in my description. You see my recommended broker, XNES. Make sure you use that link to create an account right now. You verify it, you deposit money into it. Minimum $100 and above. If it's more, you take it, you keep it. It's for you. You're not paying a dime. That's number one. Number two, if you already have an XNES account and you still want to take advantage of this offer, message me in my Telegram inbox after the session, or now I'll respond after the session. I'll give you guys guidelines to change your partnership from any other, and then under my link. Once that is also verified, I'll give you access to the VIP platform. It's as simple as that. Waiting can be exhausting. That's the job of a trader. That's why most times I use alarms, alerts. Sorry, I use alerts to just tell me when I'm busy or I'm chilling or I'm doing something else. Once the market hits that zone, it will just prompt me. Then I come check it out. Network issues? No, there's no network issue. Everything is fine. No, no, I'm not Tunde. Oh. Have you seen that video before? No, I'm not Tunde. Oh. Anyway, guys, let's subscribe to the channel now. Let's hit at least 9.9. Let's hit at least 9.9K before I go. Let's hit at least 9.9, guys. Let's do this now. Subscribe to this channel. I'm on the live. I'm not leaving. Let's wait. Let's hit the 9.9K before we close. Guys, let's hit one subscriber more to hit 9889. One subscriber more. One subscriber more. Just one. Just one more. One more. One more. One more. People are saying my network is lagging. Is that true? One more. One more. Hey guys, just one or one, just one, and then we just subscribe. Okay, I think the network is better now, right? So can you subscribe to the channel? Hey, why are you guys punishing me? Anyway, that's just by the way. I like how prices are reacting at this zone already. People are stressing me, oh. People are stressing me today, pa. You're showing Pepe. You're still stuck on. Oh, so why is this not updated? Oh, finally. Finally, guys. So we officially 9.9 thousand subscribers, 9,900 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the journey so far. I'm happy. We have 100 people more. Then we hit 10K. Hopefully by the end of the week or by next week, we should hit a 10K. Thank you guys for coming to today's session. Once again, stay very active. Those of you who have already taken the trade and the trade, nice to you. Stay very active. Once we get a confirmation, wow, this thing is tempting me. But Odeshi. Stay very active. Once I get a nice confirmation for the trade, I'm going to send it to the community and then we're going to feast, right? I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been a good 2 hours with you guys. I'll see you in the next episode, episode 14. Take care. Trade sharp, trade smart. Peace out.